guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and today we are at Florida Caverns State Park, and we're going to check out the caverns. So stick around, check it out. All right, so last week we did some camping here. So I'll put a link up to that video at the top if you want to check out the camping portion of Florida Caverns State Park. But this one, we're actually going to go check out the caverns. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. For us, it was like, what? How much was it? It was like 16, I think it was $16 for 2 adults, or for 1 adult. Altogether it was like 32. So yeah, so we're going to come up here and get checked in. Can't wait. All right, so I saw the rules to this cavern tour experience. No backpacks, which is great, but they have lockers up here if you need to store something in a locker. Close-toe shoes. No food, no drinking. No pets. So I'm guessing this is going to be an extreme tour if you can't have a book bag. Like they said, nothing on your back, so this is going to be interesting. All right, we're following the tour guide to the cave entrance. It's going to be cool.
Alright, so we are going to be heading down 33 descending steps. Please use the handrail on the left-hand side if you'd like to. And then at the bottom of the stairs, I'm going to take your guys' tickets with my name on it. Okay?
Oh, wow, look at it so far. Hey, don't touch nothing, don't touch nothing. Wow, this is like legit cave. That's pretty neat. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, the entrance to Carlsbad Caverns. Literally, you're at the top, and it's a ramp that goes this way and this way, all the way down. You can see all the way down. It's impressive.
That's pretty cool.
Before we head down any deeper, I just have to let you guys know that if anyone ends up feeling claustrophobic, lightheaded, like weak, ill, nauseous, anything like that, you can just let me know and I can get you out of these caves within 3 to 5 minutes, no matter where we are within its system. Secondly, you're going to be hearing me repeat this over and over and over again, and it might get really annoying, but throughout the tour, you're going to have to watch your head and watch your step. In my time working here, I've figured out that there are a lot of different ways to hit your head, and I just don't want you guys to figure that out for yourselves, okay? You guys can follow me down over this side.
Y'all got dripped on. That's pretty cool.
It's just a slide. Is it stairs? No, it's just even pavement.
It's steep.
Looks like it. Okay. It's not. All right. And here's that dead spot. We're good. Okay. It's just level.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that there.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
So badass.
Does anyone know what kind of rock we have all around us here?
Stalactite.
Limestone, yes.
Oh, you're talking about
This is our limestone. About 40 to 45 million years ago, the entire state of Florida was covered by a warm, vast, shallow sea. And in that sea, there were a ton of seashells and sediments and sea life, which over time accumulated to the bottom of the water and compacted and hardened together into our limestone. So, all throughout the tour, within the ceilings and walls, you might be able to see seashells and fossils.
Cool.
And there is a room later on where there's a high concentration of this. I'll let you guys know when we get there, and you can take a look around in that room.
Yeah.
We like to say that water is the architect of our cave. If you look up in the ceiling here, this scar that runs through it, that was left for us by the Chipola River back when it flowed through here many, many years ago.
Wow.
So kind of like penciled out the basis
crazy?
of the path that we'll be walking
That's what
through.
water does.
Yeah. Where we are standing currently is actually the deepest we'll be getting throughout our tour. We're about 60 feet underground right here. Down this way, this is what we call our basement, is about 65 feet underground. And as you can see, it is all muddy and yucky, so we will not be walking through there today. However, if we get heavy rainfall, the water level down there will rise and come up all the way to where we are standing.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
And when that happens, we can get different critters in the water, like the Georgia blind salamander and blind crayfish.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
A lot of blind things.
So as we make our way into the next room, we will be going through what we very lovingly call the tuck and squeeze.
Oh, yep, that's
It's
it.
going to be 4.5 feet high, 2.5 feet wide. But it's just for a second, so you're just going to kind of have to like tuck and squeeze.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to pop right back out the other
No
side.
problem.
Okay.
Hobbits.
Yeah.
In a train line.
So you can follow me over this way. Just please be sure to watch your head.
This is gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. You can check my shoulder. Yeah, I got a hand back here too.
Oh, it really is a tuck and squeeze.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm glad I took my ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They're very pretty.
Railing.
Oh, wow.
There's a little bit of a railing to give us a break.
Okay, so yeah. Stay over to the right, and then here there's a handrail. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's where you just keep it down there.
Me too.
Slippery it is.
It is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Watch your step.
I love those curtains. I've always thought they were the coolest. So welcome to our wedding room. We call that first and foremost because of our scrumptious looking wedding cake formation that we have right here. And of course you can't have a good wedding without some great music. So over to the left of it, we have our pipe organs. Does anyone want to take a guess at what kind of music these might play?
Oh. Wedding march.
Not quite. It plays rock music, you guys. And fair warning, the jokes don't get better. So yeah. But both of these are called a flowstone. To talk about the other formations that we have up on the ceiling here, these thin needle-like ones, these are soda straws, and they are hollow in the middle. So as water comes through from above ground, it picks up minerals from the soil and plants and such. Then it drains down into our cave, where the water fills up the middle of these soda straws. The minerals will deposit onto the ends of them, helping them to become longer until they get to about 12 inches, and then they will seal up at the bottom and become our stalactites, which you can see back there sticking tightly to the ceiling. And once this occurs, the water will start running over the outsides of them, helping them to become longer and thicker until eventually the water will drip off the end of the stalactite and stack up to build the stalagmites.
Yeah.
And then once the stalactites and mites become long enough, they'll join together in holy matrimony, and
There we
there's
go.
a column that you can see right here. And then lastly, on this back wall over here, like you guys were talking about, these are our cave draperies, although we do have many different names for them. Bat wings, angel wings, elf wings.
I was gonna say, listen to that wing.
Yes. Although my favorite name for them personally is cave bacon. So there's our cave bacon.
I like it.
Yeah. And the cool thing about these is that they're actually thin enough to where you can see light shine through the other side. And to give you guys an idea of just how old our formations are, it takes 100 years for just 1 cubic inch of growth to happen.
Holy cow.
So even our little baby soda straws up there predate all of us in this room, which is really incredible. And then we do have one other reason why we call this the wedding room, and that is because we do host weddings in here. Yes, so we have about 2 to 3 every year. Costs about $600 to have this as your venue, and you can only have 25 guests. So they'd be where you guys are now, down this aisle, wrap around the back over there, with where I'm standing here being the altar.
Okay. Neat.
That's pretty cool.
Any questions about any of that?
Oh, yeah, I think that's cool.
As we head into the next room, just do mind your step going down these stairs and watch your head coming through.
Okay.
stairs.
Couple steps right there, right, but there's a rail. Yes. I see.
Yeah.
Your eyes have adjusted now? Okay, good. It's gotten better. Yeah.
Wow. There's dark I gotta lean.
Watch your steps here and heads. Heads and toes, heads and toes.
Hands behind your back.
Well, this room right here is named after these columns in the back. They used to be joined together, but they have since fractured apart. And so over there we have the wedding room. And right here, you guys.
The divorce.
The separation.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you did warn us.
Yeah. So we call this the fractured room, and the reason that these fractures occur is because our caves sit on top of the Florida aquifer, which is where we can get our drinking water from. So as the water level rises and lowers down in the aquifer, it can actually cause a cave shift, meaning that our cave floor starts moving very slowly over a very long period of time and can eventually cause our columns to fracture apart. However, do not worry, they can get back together. Like you see over on the right, there's a scar in the middle from where they had fractured apart, but through some counseling, they were able to figure it out. So they're all good now. But to talk about some of the minerals we have down here, up along the top, that white, that is our calcium or our calcite. And how that gets down here is as water travels through from above ground, it picks up the calcium from fossils and animal bones. And then it hardens down into our calcite down here. Up on the ceiling here, that like reddish orangish color, that is our iron. So those are iron oxide deposits. And if you've seen any of the dirt or clay roads around the area, it actually gets that reddish orangish hue from the iron in it. And then lastly, right over there, that brown muddy pudding looking stuff, that is our manganese. And I have people asking me if the cave water is safe to drink. It technically is, if you're stuck down here and you need to drink it to survive. However, I do not recommend it because our cave water has manganese in it, and manganese, if you did not know, is a great natural laxative. So, we don't need any new formations down here, you guys. So just kind of, keep your mouth closed if you're looking up. But we do have one other name for this room, and that is it being the Donald Duck room, named after this guy that we have right here.
Wow.
Yes! So this is our Donald Duck. You got the bill and the head and the body right there.
I remember.
So these caves are being excavated around the same time that Walt Disney released his new character, Donald Duck. And so they decided to pay homage to him in this room with this natural formation. Cool. Any questions about any of that? As we head over into the next room, just do be careful because we do have a couple head knockers coming up right here.
Head knockers.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I should. A little bit uneven right there.
And it's dark. Hold me up.
That bulb is out over there.
A real dark spot, so watch your
Yeah.
step. Yeah, there's nothing. It's just dark. I'm under your shoulder. Oh, that's okay. Too late. It's a little bit of a rough spot. There's a little rough spot right there. Good.
Oh, wow, look at the blue and red down there. It's pretty neat. That's where we keep the bears, she said.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie. Like literally this room right here.
I know, literally sometimes when I'm down here, it feels like it's not real. Like, I feel like I'm on a movie set. Like, you should be like Indiana Jones or something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a cool. This is a real cool spot.
So this is the largest room in our caverns. Welcome to the South America room. We call it that because in that back corner over there, there is a rimstone pool that is in the shape of the continent of South America. So now I'll take you guys back there to look at it in just a second, but first I do want to explain how our rimstone pools are formed. So they are formed through carbonic acid, which is water mixed with the CO2 or carbon dioxide from decaying and dead plants. And then they come together to form carbonic acid, drains down into our cave, and over time it'll build up that rim that you see with the rimstone pool. So you guys can follow me over this way to take a look at it. Unfortunately, the water level is kind of non-existent right now since it's been so dry, but it still looks cool even without the water.
Oh wow, as many times as I've been here, I've never seen that formation. Very
neat.
cool.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Wow.
So before I do that, everyone can just make sure that their phones are turned off. If you have a digital watch, either make sure that's turned off or that you are covering it. Just anything. Not like turned off, but just like so that it's not emitting light, so that we can really appreciate the true darkness.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We are not going to be moving when.
No, I would appreciate that. So
We're gonna see our eyes.
I'm going to be turning off the lights in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
I don't see it.
Somebody's watching. That is so awesome.
It's really, really dark.
So
It's
this
completely
is-
dark in
I
here.
can't see my hand in front of my face.
I can't either.
Wow.
Wow.
How long is
Wow.
This is actually where I leave you guys. I hope you enjoyed the tour.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry, everybody. I know the light switch is 10 feet to my right.
So yes, this shows you how dark it gets down here without any artificial light. This is true darkness. Your eyes will actually never adjust to this level of darkness.
Oh, that's an interesting fact.
And having your eyes closed is the same as having them open.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Definitely.
fun fact, a couple years ago, a group of speleologists came through the caves, and they were telling us that apparently, speleologists are the group of experts that study cave formations. They came through our caves, and they were telling us that because of the calcium in the air, when you breathe, the calcium will stick to your tongue, and if you stick out your tongue, it'll glow in the dark.
Wow.
Did I catch anyone?
I get it. For the I get it.
See, I got S for sucker. Same to you.
For the record, you guys, that is a fake fact. So, don't go around telling people, oh, Dodgy told me that the calcium in the air, no. Okay? But,
Sounded convincing.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. But to give you guys an idea of just how much light emitted from the carbide lanterns that the men down here were carrying, gave off about this much light. So they really weren't working with much, but still it was much better than what we were dealing
Hang
with
on.
before.
Come back with your light right there. What is that right there? Is that anything? Those three
Yeah, it looks like finger.
marks? Do you
Yes.
know if that's anything?
Somebody trying to get out.
Claw marks. Let me out. Let me out.
It probably is just a result of some like electrical work being done here. Like maybe someone was like touching up there and something
Oh,
happened
Just,
with
I
that
just
clay.
wondered because I happened to notice that. Was like, wait a sec.
Yeah. We actually trap people down here for real sometimes.
Yeah.
But to help with this issue of lighting, up in the ceiling here, this white thing, this is a porcelain dinner bowl from the late 1930s. We have about 64 of these throughout our caverns, and they serve to help reflect and better distribute light around our rooms. So they'd hang their lanterns up real close to it. So like if I put my flashlight here
Oh, wow, yeah.
versus if I just put it by the rock. The rock is the light a lot more. And so yeah, I guess you could say that a bright idea with that one. And then over here, you see all that glittery, sparkly stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. We call those our cave stars. Aww. And so they're just crystallized calcite with little water droplets over them. And so they just sparkle back at us and look all pretty and glittery, so I want to show you guys. But yeah. You guys ready for me to turn the lights back on?
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Turning them back on in 3, 2, 1. Back in business. Before we head into the next room, I just want to point out to you guys that we are going to be going through the only man-made tunnel in our whole cave. So you'll be able to see the pickaxe marks on either side from where they chipped away at it. And then just do be careful because on the left-hand side of the walkway right there, there is a growing stalagmite. So it looks wet and slippery because it is wet and slippery. So just kind of be careful walking by it.
Do you want to?
Well, let me get in front and then
Yeah, right here. Careful.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's right
I
there.
appreciate all of this.
Oh, yeah.
We love getting the attention. I love getting it.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead. She's the guinea pig.
Right, it's always good to have the dinner.
Wow, look at the purples and green.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it does. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think this whole room's about a headbanger.
Yeah, I love this. I was afraid that would be just,
No, right.
But welcome to the Waterfall room. We call that because of this flowstone formation that we have right here. If we get heavy rainfall, the water will come down here, flow over this flowstone, and into the cascading rimstone pools beneath
That's
it.
pretty.
Yes.
That's very pretty.
Then it'll kind of sound and look like a waterfall. However, since it is drier than a bone right now, this also does double as the Jabba the Hutt room. If you guys have watched Star Wars.
Yes!
Yeah. But I mentioned at the beginning that there is a room with a high concentration of seashells and fossils in the ceiling.
Mhm.
That is this room right here. So I'll give you guys like 2 minutes. You can take out your phone flashlights, look around, explore, take pictures and whatnot. Just in this back corner over here, there's a big dark hole.
Big dark hole.
Don't go in it.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Is that where the back is hanging
Well, it actually goes down into the aqua.
Here's a
Oh,
shell.
wow.
There's a
You can see the shells and up there.
yeah.
oh, that's
crazy.
Yep. Very
This
nice.
thing's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, there's the hole down there. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Looks like there's a lot of shells right here.
That'd be interesting for
Oh, yeah.
some cave person.
Would not be me, but
Here's seashells up there. Yeah.
So
You can see there. It's like sparkly. Look at it. I wonder if it will do it on the camera.
Oh wow, thank you.
But it's all
She says we should put our light into this hole, but it's all sparkly.
the water just runs right over it. The water for this one goes around and around and around and around for so many years that it builds into this spiral ridged shape. And then in the back over here, we have our cave's hearts.
Oh, wow.
You see it?
It almost looks like E.T.
So this is a natural heart right here. It's not man-made. And so our cave loves you just as much as you love it. Has anyone gotten the water droplets on you yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We call those our cave kisses. And they are good luck. So if you get 3, then that means that you get good luck for the rest of the day. So going into the next room, we will be going through what we call the enchanted forest.
Ooh.
However, there are 2 holes on the left side of the walkway. The first one's a 3-foot drop. Second one's a 20-foot slide. So, just be careful where you're stepping so that we don't end up in any unenchanting places, okay?
stay to the right.
Stay to the right.
Yes.
To the right.
And also, if you're on the taller end, just make sure to watch your head as you go through here. We do have some low-hanging stalactites.
Yeah, you're good. You can use a hand.
She was talking about that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just what, you stay to the right.
A little bit rough right here.
Okay. It was a spiral staircase.
It's a 3-foot drop.
A nice hole.
You're okay. I know, okay. I know, okay. I know
Here's
people
a
that.
3-foot drop.
Not okay for you.
There.
Okay. Yeah. No, for you, okay.
Watch your head.
It's real
Look up, it's really pretty.
Okay, narrow's not bad.
There's the stairs and the thing down to 20
So look at this entrance right here.
I love
Look
this.
on the other side of it.
Whoa. There you go.
I just got dirt on.
Wow. Look that nice. Oh, yeah. I thought
Look at this one.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. That's actually the first aid kit for my peace of mind specifically.
I was sure you were going to give me a.
Yeah, I actually brought juice boxes for you guys.
Oh,
You see my brain hostel.
Look at that.
Really, I
pretty.
like that image.
I love
Oh,
that.
you could.
Oh, yeah.
But it just was
Wow.
a shame to be this close for you not to see it.
Yeah.
I love bringing mom out here. There's no way she can traverse it.
Right there. You gotta get another
Oh,
one.
your mother.
I don't know how long it's
Maybe
been.
waiting a few years. Is
So welcome to the first room to have ever been discovered in our cavern. So this is the discovery room. Gonna give you guys a little history lesson. Just buckle up. It is gonna be a lot of information thrown at once. So in 1929, the stock market crash leading to the Great Depression. Unemployment was as high as 60% in some areas. So to try to combat this, the president at the time, FDR, he signed the New Deal in 1933, which created the CCC, or the Civilian Conservation Corps. And this was essentially a depression relief program where they employed men between the ages of 18 to 25 to come do work. So like they built railroads above ground, they built dams, and they came down here and dug out these caves for us to tour through today.
Wow.
So in 1937, a man by the name of Oliver Chalifaux, he was a land surveyor of the park at the time. He was walking through the woods and he came across a large hole in the ground from where a tree had fallen over the night before in a storm. So then, like any rational Floridian man would do, he jumped right down into the hole and he ended up, excuse me, right up in here. Where's his bones?
Oh, wow. How many feet
Oh,
did he
wow.
fall?
Whoa. He didn't like jump. He just like looked down here like what's going on
Crawl
down
down,
That's
okay.
crazy.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
unless everybody else.
How many
Yeah.
feet?
Wow.
there. So this is the original entryway. We do have it covered up now because people would like come down here and vandalize and break
Oh,
the
I
shrine.
see. That's where that opened up. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So
That's
now
too
we have it
Okay.
covered with like
Okay.
a box spring or something. I really don't know what it
That's
is.
a
Labor.
Actually, up in the ceiling here, this is an original tour lantern back from the 1940s,
Okay,
back when the
okay.
tours first started.
Okay.
And so it looks really old because it is really old. However, the zip tie on it, not so old.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not so old. The zip tie.
The zip tie.
Yeah.
I told you how much I hate zip ties.
I know, right?
And now to
Unfortunately, they
talk
do work.
about the main attraction of this room.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
So this actually used to be a stalagmite, and what this was used for is the men of the CCC would come down here. They tie one end of a rope around the stalagmite. They tied the other end around their waist. They got working for the day, and then at the end of their workday, they could just follow the rope right back here to the stalagmite, which was right next to the exit as well. So,
Very cool.
yes. And over the years, it got kind of worn down. So now instead of being a stalagmite, it's just a rock.
It's
Yep.
a rock in the middle of the road.
Yep. But we also do call this the Rock of Many Names, you guys. And we call it that because, this is just right here in the middle of the room. We saw how dark it gets. The men, they're walking around. They trip on this rock. They hit their head on this rock.
dang.
And then they call the rock
man.
many different names.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cursing like a sailor comes to mind.
Yep.
Think of a few.
Any questions about this room, you guys?
No, but I can, in the spirit of Halloween, I can see a monster face right there.
Oh,
yeah, right there.
Yeah, look right there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And actually, right over here, you can see the largest fracture in our cave.
Oh,
right back
wow.
there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Please make that, because that's a pretty significant shift.
That is.
Yes.
Wow, yeah.
And you guys can follow me down the slope down into the next
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Headbangers.
And
Watch your
small
step.
shift in the floor.
Watch your step right here.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, comes down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clearance.
I have a little slip right there.
Slick right here, slick right
A little right there.
And a little bit steep and slip right here.
Okay.
Oh wow.
We should get a picture in here.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have a camera, we can get a couple of pictures.
So a lot of the men that were working down here were World War I vets, and they thought that this formation right here kind of looked like cathedrals that they saw over in Europe. So this is the cathedral room. However, personally to me, you guys, this just kind of looks like two garden gnomes and one's holding up a peace sign right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta bring Jacob Booth here.
Yeah. And
A couple of garden
as and as you can see, we do have a ton of different formations around us, and we can kind of use our imaginations to think of what they might look like, kind of like with clouds. So, for instance, us tour guides, we're down here a lot. We get hungry. So I tend to think of food. So if anyone else is feeling a little peckish, we do have some cave turkey right there. Fried. To the right of it, we got a chicken foot for some reason right there. You
What?
see that?
Oh my god, yeah.
I was thinking Twinkies and cupcakes.
If we got any vegetarians, we do have cave carrots all over the ceiling. So amazing. And then lastly, you guys, since we are in the South, we have our sweet potatoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes. And then if I could redirect you guys' attention to the back corner of the ceiling over here. This is a natural air vent. So we do have several of these throughout our cave. However, this is the only one that is visible on our tour route. And these serve two purposes. The first one is to help regulate the temperature down here.
Okay.
So year round, it is about 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 100% humidity. Although there is some fluctuation within that throughout the course of the year, it is in that same range.
Yeah.
And then the other purpose of it is to be entrances and exits for our bats.
Yeah.
So, to tell you guys a little bit more about our bat, the most common species of bat we'll find down here is called the tricolored bat. And a full-grown adult tricolored bat is about the length of your thumb, about 3 inches long.
Oh, tiny.
Yes, and the baby ones, they're the size of a housefly. So our bats are super itty-bitty tiny and cute, and we love them. And they do eat really, really good. So they can eat up to 500 mosquitoes in an hour, or 5,000 in a night.
Keep producing
Yes,
the
exactly.
that.
Yeah, unfortunately, in case you're wondering, we do not rent them out. They are for us only. But we do have another species of bat that we find on the property, not in this specific cave, but in other caves on the property, called the eastern gray bat, which is a critically endangered bat.
Oh, really?
So, yes. And Jackson County is actually one of the only known places that is still around and about. So, yes. That's
And
really cool.
what's the approximate size of those little guys?
That one is larger. I'm not too sure about like the specifics on the size of them, but it is larger than the little baby ones.
Yeah.
My hair is
Purples and
Well, watch out, it goes down a
I
little.
need a little slip.
Right there. Just have to be prepared.
Ooh.
Wow.
That one's good.
That one.
Oh, wow. Does anyone remember the number one rule we talked about before we came down here?
Don't touch.
Yes. But thankfully, we do have one exception to this rule. This is this right here. This is our sacrificial touching post. And this post was essentially sacrificed by the men of the CCC because the slope I'm standing on here would get slippery. So they grab onto this to help stabilize themselves so they wouldn't fall.
So is that why it's discolored like this?
Yes. So this is a really great example of how the oils in our skin affect the formations.
Mm-hmm.
So this column has been officially declared dead, and you can tell by the blackened color all around it. And so basically what has happened is the oils from our skin have clogged the pores of this column.
Wow.
So the minerals from the water can't deposit onto it, so it can no longer grow. And so then that's why you just see the water slicking over it all around.
Okay.
So as you guys pass by, you can feel free to touch it. You can give it a little smack. You can hug it. You can play rock, paper, scissors, although it does only throw a rock, okay? Just please do not.
You're guaranteed to win.
True. Just please do not kiss it, lick it, bite it, punch it, okay? Thank you.
No licking.
No licking.
They're licking.
Oh,
So sad.
thank
You
you.
can put water on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
feel the moisture on that. Wow.
Yeah.
Down in there.
Yeah, I like it. It was super fun actually. It was way cooler than I thought it was gonna be.
Keep in there and sit, look how it goes.
That's cool.
Controversial.
Wow.
Going down into is right down here. We call these our catacombs. However, do not worry, our catacombs do not have any dead bodies in it just yet, so we're all good there. But you know, every day's a new day. But before we head down there, I just have to let you guys know that it is not as spacious down there as what we've experienced so far. And the reason for that is because in 1942, America joined World War II. And so funding for the CCC got cut and redirected towards war funds, as well as a lot of the men that were working down here ended up getting drafted to go serve in the war as well. So just down here in the catacombs, be a little extra mindful of your head. Okay? You guys can follow me down here.
The first and last steps are the only two that are bad.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you definitely tell.
Yeah.
Different.
If you guys look right over here, you're actually going to be able to see the original floor level of this part of the caves.
Oh, wow.
So this is the worst of what the men of the CCC were here crawling through to dig this out for us.
Wow.
And so actually some of the spaces that they were crawling through are no taller than my flashlight is long, so about 12 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, but even looking over to the other side, it is more spacious. You know, it's still no like picnic in the park, but it just goes to show that there is a lot of variety. There's like a big margin as to how much space they would have while they were digging this out. And to dig this out, they only used hand tools, so they did not use any explosives or anything like that.
Right, yeah.
Just like pickaxes, shovels, buckets, wheelbarrows, that kind of stuff. And so it really makes you appreciate how they're able to get all of this done in 4 years.
That is amazing.
4 years.
That is impressive. Unbelievable.
And
they were young.
They were young, and it's called work ethics.
And they did reuse a lot of the limestone that they dug up. So, for instance, they took a lot of it, ground it up, mixed it with clay, and laid it out for our lovely flooring.
Nice. Okay.
And then also they took it and helped to build the visitor center above ground. So, like those big stone blocks. That is limestone from our caves.
That's very cool.
And then they also did use it to like line formations throughout the caverns and whatnot. But to give you guys a better idea of the pay of these workers, they got paid a whopping $1 a day or $30 in a month. And according to the New Deal, they had to send 25 of those dollars back home to their family to help support them, which means that they were left over with a whopping $5 at the end of the month. However, this actually wasn't too bad because they did have their food, clothing, and housing all provided for them. And stuff was so cheap back then that to buy an acre of land right here in Jackson County only cost about $2.
Yeah.
So yeah, they weren't doing too bad for themselves at all, especially
That
considering
$5 at the end of that month's probably all 4 of my paychecks in a month these days.
yeah, they weren't doing too bad for themselves at all. But any questions about any of that? Okay. And also miraculously, there are about 214 men that work down here, and none of them died during this project.
That's so cool.
Yes. So you guys can continue following me through the catacombs. Just remember to be careful of your head.
Yep.
Okay.
Super low hanging fruit.
Oh, wow, look at that over there.
Ooh, super low. Okay.
Oh, look how pretty back there.
It's kind of nice to have a little something to hang on to.
Yeah. It's that, feather, like Dumbo needed the feather to fly.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. You must be reading down. Alicia.
No, not yet.
That's not
This is uneven here.
Oh, yeah. Be careful of the rot.
Oops, almost hit my head. I was walking and looking in a different direction.
Yeah, I think right now I'm looking straight in front of me.
Yeah.
And a little bit up.
Yeah, right.
Whew.
Hey, for sure.
Yeah.
So this next word that we will be going through right here behind me is always everyone's favorite. This is what we call tall man's torture, short women's revenge. And this is the shortest point of our cave at about 4 feet, and it lasts for about 20 feet in length. So, going through this, we do have to be very, very careful. I have seen people hit their heads while going through here, so you just really have to be sure that you are ducking your head low enough. If you want to put a hand above your head, that's not a bad idea either.
Probably.
I will be over on the other side to help direct you guys and make sure that you are popping up at the right time, but please just exercise a lot of caution going through here, okay?
Oh boy.
It's uneven. Down there.
Ooh. That's pretty good. Yeah, look how low there. Everyone's had to get down.
We're almost there. Here it is.
Oh,
Welcome to our dining room. We call it that because of our amazing, brilliant show stopping, better than anything you've ever seen before chandelier that we have right here. Although I was like calling this the cave's uvula, you know the little dangly thing in the back of your throat? Yeah. This is that. So as we make our way around our lovely uvula, you can feel free to go by on either the left or the right side. In my professional opinion, I do think that the right side gives you some more room to go through. However, whichever way you go, butt your head here and here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, look at him. Look at this.
Side stepping's a good idea. Oh boy, it's low.
Got it.
Going well again.
Okay, another low one here.
Okay.
And slope down, but it's not too steep.
Okay. Going sideways is probably the way this will
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So this, you guys, is the bad news room. And the bad news is that this is the end of our tour.
Aww.
Does anyone have any last minute questions for me about the cave or the parks or the trails or anything like that?
So has it been worked on since the guys were down here?
Not past like maintenance and just like the electrical got redone because back in 2018 when Hurricane Michael came through, our caves got flooded. We had to shut down for 9 months and 5 of the months were just spent pumping the water out of here.
Wow.
So all of our electricity got fried and had to get redone after that.
Okay.
Okay. But they were able to finish all the paths before they got drug off the war.
Yes. Yes.
So no more excavating is going on currently?
No, these caves have been fully mapped out and explored.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Yay. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something.
Thank you.
Thank you. I had a really fun time with you guys. If you have any more questions on the way out, feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to answer. If you enjoyed the tour and you'd like to leave a good review, my name is Daji, D-A-Y-I. If you did not enjoy the tour and you'd like to leave a bad review, my name is Jeff, J-E-F-F. Make sure to keep the two straight. And just watch your heads one last time as we go through here. And thank you guys again. I hope you all make it home safe. Thank you.
All right, that was really, really cool. They do have a museum up here at the little visitor center, so we'll take a glance at that too as well. But yeah, that was really cool. All right, so after you come out of the Florida Caves up here, a little trail, you come up here to the museum. So let's go take a gander. Wow. It says the workplace, study, and health. So the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps, they also were at Fort Fisher. No, not Fort Fisher. Fort Clinch. Fort Fisher's in North Carolina. We were at Fort Clinch State Park as well. We saw some of their work there. But yeah, it was a whole thing during the 1930s and things like that. Where it says where is it at? Am I blind? Oh yeah, Franklin Roosevelt implemented it. He got men between the ages of 18 and 25 to come to and work, make railroads, and build other things. And they also came here and dug out the caves as well. So that's all these. They're out here working and digging out caves and stuff. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Check out this is Waterfall Room, Florida Caverns State Park. That's pretty neat. That's a pretty cool picture. It's a turpentine tool. Oh, that's neat. Oh yeah, they're talking about the turpentine and cracker homesteads. Settlers from Georgia began arriving in this area around 1817. Oh wow. These early pioneers were poor farmers who lived off the land. They did not own slaves. Instead, they depended on family members for labor. Wow. Yeah, that big you saw, it says loggers kept replacement saw blades such as this one for a two-person saw. That's pretty big, man. That's a big saw. So it says evidence of Native American occupancy. Okay, check out this. It's Fort Walton. This is some pottery right there. Like a grinding pedestal with a unused stone. Look at that. Got some arrowheads as well. Wow. The caves. She did say there's some tiny little bat like this one. Tiny bat. And then there is a another bat that is endangered. The gray bat. That's the one that's endangered here. But you can see them all in the caves. Look at that. It's crazy.
After thousands of years, these walls of minerals are built around the pool, and then little smaller pools called cascading brimstone pools will build off of the main pool. Now, one thing you'll notice here is how still the water is. There's very little wind in this part of the cave, so most of the time when you look at the pool here, it looks like a sheet of glass.
All right, guys. That was really cool. That was my first time actually being in caverns that I can remember. I can't remember. I don't think I've ever been in like some legit caverns. I think it was the first caverns I've ever been in, which is really cool, and y'all got to experience that with me. That's pretty neat. If you're ever up in the panhandle of Florida, going to Tallahassee or going to Pensacola, stop by at the Florida Caverns State Park and come check out the caverns. It's really cool. It's a really cool experience. Bring your kids, bring everybody to check them out. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if y'all would greatly appreciate it. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel grow. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And below this video, you can see some of Wild Adventures merch. If you go to the description below, there's a link to the merch shop itself. You can get some t-shirts, the mugs, thermoses, and things like that. Go to Facebook, you can send us a message, get your very own Wild Adventures koozie, or holographic sticker. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Hey guys, it's me again. If you want to subscribe to the channel, click over here. If you want to check out some more videos, click down there. If you want to check out our cool merch shop, go to the description below and click the link. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.